When you're looking for talent in the draft, the national champions are a great place to start. As usual, Bama is stacked with NFL talent. In this video, we'll take a look at 3 Bama players who should be high on the Cowboys draft board. Perhaps the best cornerback in the nation, Patrick Surtain, is also an excellent fit for Dan Quinn's defense. Quinn likes big, physical, smart corners in the mold of Richard Sherman. Bama's defense favors coverages that are very similar to what Quinn likes to run, so Surtain's learning curve will not be as steep as other prospects. He could definitely be in play for the Cowboys with the 10th overall selection. On this play, Surtain makes a great read on the quarterback and breaks in front of the intended receiver for the pick 6. This was a huge play that showed off not only Surtain's athletic skills, but his ability to read the quarterback. On this play, he sits in the flat route, but reading the quarterback, turns and runs underneath the vertical. This puts Surtain underneath the route and the safety over the top of it, slamming the quarterback's window to make the throw shut. This play is a great example of Surtain's ability to understand what the offense is doing and to adjust on the fly. They send a receiver in jet motion, and initially Surtain runs with him. But when the ball is snapped, he turns and drops off. The tight end is running a deep out route, and because of the motion, Surtain has inside leverage. This puts him in a very difficult position to play that route. Still, he's able to break underneath the route and make a play on the ball. Excellent. Speaking of making plays despite having a leverage disadvantage, check out the play Surtain makes on this slant. The receiver manages to get the inside release, but Surtain still knocks the ball down on 3rd and long. Now, let's move up to the front of the defense and talk about defensive tackle Christian Barmore. Barmore is an excellent run defender, but in the modern NFL, it is vital that you have an interior pass rush, and Barmore is excellent in this regard. In this first clip, Barmore sells the initial pass rush in the B gap, before throwing a swipe move and stunting into the A gap. Both the guard and the center react and try to protect the gap, but Barmore is far too quick, and they can't do anything to stop him. The quarterback tries to escape as well, but Barmore brings him down for the sack. Barmore also has excellent power. Here, he bull rushes the center deep into the backfield. The quarterback tries to escape up the middle, but Barmore pancakes the center, reaches out, and gets his hand on the ball, forcing the fumble. In this clip, Bama runs a twist that sends Barmore to the outside. Once again, the quarterback tries to step up in the pocket, and once again, Barmore is able to reach out and knock the ball out of his hands. Another great play for Barmore. Here, they run an interior stunt, with Barmore going from the B gap to the A gap and the other defensive tackle looping behind him. As he comes inside, the guard and the center both attempt to block him. But as soon as the guard comes off to block the looper, Barmore destroys the center's block and makes the sack. Those teams could have used an offensive lineman like Bama's Deontay Brown. Brown is an excellent pass protector. In fact, in nearly 3 years as a starting guard for Bama, he hasn't given up a single sack. In this clip, Ohio State runs a twist on their defensive line, and Brown does a great job of seeing what's happening and initially picking up the defensive end as he stunts to the inside. The defender is eventually able to cross his face and penetrate the A gap. Fortunately, the ball was gone by that time. In this clip, Brown shows that he can step down and protect the A gap when the defensive line stunts. Florida's defensive lineman crosses Brown's face, but Brown does an excellent job of keeping himself between the defender and the quarterback. Brown made headlines at Senior Bowl weigh-ins, tipping the scales at 364 pounds. He is a massive and powerful human being, which you can see on plays like this where he steamrolls the defensive tackle. But the big man can move too. On this run play, he pulls to the outside and is responsible for the force player. It's not just getting to the outside that makes this impressive. The much smaller defender doesn't want to take on Brown's block and tries to go around it. But Brown is athletic enough to adjust and come back. It is extremely impressive for a man of his size to move this way. Surtain, Barmore, and Brown could all make a huge impact for the Cowboys in year 1. These are serious players with a track record of success against the best competition in college football.